We are 3 minutes late.
Live chat.
3 minutes. It was just. Ugh.
That was rough.
I lost track of time around like half an hour ago.
Let's see here.
So, hello everyone. If you're catching the replay, I'm Steve.
I'm Mark.
Smokeysteveandmarc. Welcome back. Thank you all for joining us.
That's not it.
Hello, Tater Tot. Hello, Miss McPhoebe.
I can't get the live chat up. Okay, wait.
It was a good Sunday, Mr. McPhoebes. It was actually a really good one. Hey, Dom.
It was a good
hey,
Sunday,
Texas.
Mr. McPhoebes. It was actually a really good one.
There we go.
Okay, I'm
There
up
you
and
go.
running.
Hey, Texas.
Hey, everybody.
Calendar.
Okay.
Sorry for the delay. We were running very, very behind.
Oh, yeah, we were... Yeah,
I
one
didn't-
step behind all day long.
At 5:58, I looked at my
Hey,
phone.
Patricia. Hey, Texas.
And
Dom.
45 minutes had passed very quickly
Hey,
without
Jamie.
realizing. Hey, Jamie.
Oh, yeah. He comes running into the kitchen. We're live in 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
The bandit was ready.
Yeah. Bitch. Listening while packing.
There she is.
Scrape go.
Oh,
Holly Yalla. Christine, hello.
yeah,
Thank
while
you, Mrs.
packing.
Cruz.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
It
Hey,
was a good
Christine.
weekend. It was a good weekend. I had to work, but otherwise, not bad. So, hey, Beth.
Birthday feast, end of summer cookout. Wait, is today your birthday? Birthday feast, end of summer cookout. That sounds so fun.
I know. It's raining here.
Yes, I hope everyone had a great weekend too. Really.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Okay, Beth. Hi, Beth.
I love a late morning nap. Sleep in and then get up and have my coffee. And then somehow fall asleep.
Tomorrow. Okay, good to know, Christine. Well, happy birthday to you early, a little bit early anyway. You're finally going to be 21.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they stopped by. My parents were here.
Yeah, they dropped by
They
today.
came. We gave them food. They give us food.
Yeah, we do. We
Regular
exchange
visit.
food.
Mark asked my father for hints and tips about fixing stuff around the house.
Yeah,
My mother and I gab.
typical Sunday.
So,
And what did I make? Oh, I made Italian lentil soup.
which was good. We had that last night.
Yesterday, and I
Mhm.
gave them
Hey, girl.
that. And I actually made chicken pot pie too.
The Popeye was good.
Like, like a pie.
Mhm.
A big pie
I know
that you
that.
cut, so
Mary.
we had a lot of stuff to give them.
We did, and
It
the
was
pot pie
nice.
was good. It was good. I grew up on those microwavable pot pies that were like 49 cents. Sometimes at Aldi's back in the day when it was still for poor
Hey,
people,
lucky
not
I
for
love
yuppies. They'd have them for 39 cents. And I would always microwave them because those little things took an hour in the oven. And I was like 10, so I'd nuke it and eat the sloppy crust.
Oh my goodness. Look at brisket, baked beans, bacon cheese fries, and bacony Brussels sprouts with homemade ice cream cake.
I can be there in like 10.
We probably could.
Really. We could catch a red eye.
We could, yeah. We'd be in there in time for leftovers.
If we left now, we could be in Michigan before midnight.
Yeah, we could.
We could drive halfway there in 6 hours, actually.
Yeah, but then we got to get up to her.
Then we have to go to the northern peninsula.
Probably another
peninsula.
6 hours.
Another drive. Yeah.
Nah, it'll be tomorrow.
We won't get there till the morning.
We'll keep it
Christine,
warm.
Okay. Yeah.
Except the ice cream
keep the
cake.
crock pot on warm. And we'll be there.
You might roll through the rest of the week, right?
Mhm. Marie Calendar pot pies. They're good.
Oh yeah, the pot pies. Yeah, I think I'm going to share the recipe. It did turn out really good, so I'll share the recipe next week.
Mm-hmm. It was very, very, very
Okay,
tasty.
good. That's a deal.
Hey, Susie.
Yeah, the Marie Callender's pot pie, they're good. In all my whole life, I never had the banquet one. You did, right?
I lived on them.
You lived on them, yeah.
Because they were cheap when things were cheap.
Yeah, you get them for like $1, right?
39 cents, 59
Oh,
cents.
wow.
They were very cheap.
Wow.
Yeah, that
Right.
and those Michelinas
Mhm.
prepared meals. They're not a diet meal, but they're very portion controlled.
Yeah,
That's why they're
aren't
$1 and
they?
a quarter usually. They go on sale 10 for 10. If you want to have like a little side dish of something, they're good. But like it's to order, it's 8 ounces of cooked pasta. Ooh, that's the cake.
It's the ice cream cake. This is what Christine is enjoying.
Cake.
Oh
Nice,
my goodness, this looks so good. This is like my kind of dessert all the way.
Yeah, chocolate over the top. I like ganache.
Yeah, me too.
I have a spot for it.
Let's see. Hey, hey, Caroline.
Caroline, hello. Hey, Amanda.
And Susie and Amanda. The wheels and cheese, right?
I know,
Yes.
right? Or those like sweet and sour chicken. You get about 3/4 of a cup total
Yeah.
of it. But
Yeah.
for how little they are, and if you're a picky eater,
Yeah, really, really good for portion control. Very good. Well, that's why I like the lean cuisines. They're pretty tasty and very good with portion control.
Yeah.
You know, but we've been getting into Stofers more lately, huh?
yeah.
Yeah.
And just breaking it up, like if they have family sized, we can get usually 3-4 meals out of it.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
thank you, Thunderbird. Happy to see you
Yes.
too. And you too, Shell Bell. And
Oh,
Marianne.
Shellbell's here. Hello, hello. Yeah, I need to. Yes, definitely.
Oh crap, I'll be right back.
Hey, Mary. Oh, not a problem.
Oscar is doing somersaults.
What? Oh, he has his little rubber band.
He has a little rubber.
Oh, I wish you could see it.
I don't know if you can point the camera that far down. I don't know. He's having a
We'll
moment.
get him. Yeah.
I'll be right
He's
back.
like flipping, like jumping up and down and flipping.
Yeah.
He has a little rubber band he plays with. Well, it's long.
Brandy, Killjoy, Mudslicker, Erie. Hello, hello. I see some old faces.
Okay. Okay. Oh yes, hello. Let's liquor. I haven't seen you in a while. Airy. Oh, nice. Yeah, some of the healthy choices. Yeah, they're good. Yeah. Yes, Oscar. We have to get him on. We got to get him on video. I don't know if I can get him under the table. If I can get him, I can show you. I'm trying. Now he knows. He knows I'm looking.
Keep an eye out for a short later.
There he goes.
It's nuts. So, crazy kitties. Though they were both affectionate today. My parents came down and they were bumping in and out of. Well, they like my dad. They're okay with mom. I know, Waterworld, right? So, almost a year. People at work are asking, don't you have an anniversary coming up? And I'm like, for what? They're like, for marriage. We were at the wedding. I'm like,
All right.
well,
We went by so fast.
I remember. Is it the 20th or the 22nd? I don't remember.
He's just staring at it.
So, hey, Bills Mary, how are you?
All right, I'm about over it.
Mark's documenting the cat.
I'm trying.
So, speak of the devil, there's the other.
Oh.
So, but they were friendly and affectionate. Oscar and I have been bonding a bit more lately. More snuggling, more petting, more him being very comfortable. I haven't picked him up because I don't want to undo
Oh, that's the end of that.
9 months of work. Bandit showed up, ended the video.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oscar got too scared to be cute,
I got a little bit
so he
of
ran
it.
away.
Of course, how could I show you? I can't show you. Oh, well. Oh, yeah, we could do a short.
That's what I said.
Right. We'll
Put
do a short.
Put a
Okay.
short up later.
All right, we'll do that. It is cute.
Yeah.
Of all things, he has a little rubber band. They have tons and tons
Yeah.
of toys.
But, yeah, they have their fun. Then they leave and come back. But they were affectionate today. It was very nice. Yeah, we're getting flooded at the moment, Susie. No, well, that's a lie. We're not getting flood warnings or watches. But it started raining today, and it hasn't stopped all day. It slowed down a lot.
It's so down.
And then picks up and slows down, but it hasn't stopped all day.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. But the weather has been really nice. It has been.
yes, Killjoy. No girls allowed in this house, not even the cats.
I
Mom-
know. The cats are.
Mom's fine. She
Mom
can
is
come.
good. Yeah.
And I have a nice sister and sister-in-law, and of course they could come too. But, hello, Denise. But I don't know. See, Oscar was off the street, and then we took him in. Bandit had owners of some sort before us, because we didn't get him till he was like 3 or 4.
Mm-hmm.
So I had never had a cat before, but he had owners before. So he started this a little further ahead than I did. Hey, LA, you made it.
And Michael, my low Myrtle Beach.
It was okay, LA. I went to a little street park fair. It was for folks with special needs, and there was a bunch of people from different organizations with tables. And we had a table, and I had to pick up a coworker, so it took a long time to get there and to get back. So enjoy, Christine. Be well.
Oh, yes. Happy birthday again. And yeah, don't eat too much. Oh, heck, it's your birthday. Eat whatever you want.
Eat that whole cake.
Tie
Throw
a
everyone out.
wrapper from a pack of cigarettes, tie it in the middle, and they go nuts. Oh, Texas. I'm on it. I'm totally on it. Oh, yeah, they would love that, wouldn't they?
They like
you know what
everything
they
you
like?
crumble up and throw.
Yeah.
Post-its?
Post-it
They
notes.
love.
Crumble it and throw it. They go
Yeah.
nuts.
The killjoy, the amount of smoking is, I'm smoking less than half a pack a day at the moment. And the vaping I tend to fill in, like if I'm at work, I go for a walk on my lunch usually, and it seems weird to walk around. Lisa D, hello, just, having a cigarette on my exercise.
Lisa.
So vaping looks better, right? But I don't have a smoker's cough anymore.
Yeah, no, you don't.
I don't wake up, and that was just with, I cut down by 2/3. I used to smoke a pack and a half a day. Except, like in college, I smoked 2.5. So, but yeah.
Yeah, you've
So
been doing
far so
well.
good. I don't have nicotine marks on my fingers or anything.
Oh,
Hey, Andy, how
yeah.
are you? So
And the house doesn't smell.
the house doesn't smell because we don't smoke indoors.
No yellow walls.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the paint looks like.
And even if the weather was like super lousy, there's a second staircase in our building, and we could sneak down the back and just stick our heads out and have a cigarette if you need to. But the vape is fine. It keeps me from wanting to get up in the night and go smoke. Like to have one around 3 a.m. The one you usually have in bed and put out next to it.
Yeah.
So. Hey, Annie J.
I don't
They're
know if
playing.
you can hear this, but
That's Bandit dragging his toy all the way up the hall.
that's what I need to get on video.
And his teeth. The thing is this
Like
big,
huge.
stuffed animal. And he dragged it up our
Did you bring
45-foot
us a-
hallway.
Is that a
So.
present? Is that a present for us?
It's hard, Susie. It's one of the. I must have just been ready or whatever, because I have to be frank with you. I wasn't in the mood during this more active year of our life. What a great time to cut down smoking. It's like what's the opposite of what you
Right,
wanna
I
do.
know, but it worked.
Yeah. So, did. Duck into the bathroom.
I'm
and have a
surprised I
little
got
bit here and
down to a pack a day.
Yeah. But you know what actually helped us get into it? The hotel that we were fortunate enough to stay at when we were when the place was condemned was a non-smoking motel, and I wasn't about to take a handout and treat it like shit. So of course we went outside. We didn't stay in, and kind of got used to it. It's like, okay, last one of the night, first one in the morning.
Yeah.
Because I would just sit and watch
Oh,
And just-
one.
for an hour, maybe. Especially
Yeah.
at nighttime before bed, like always. Certainly when I drank, I could smoke a pack in like 4 hours. When I used to, all the way down to the filter too. Things change, I guess.
I just wonder what's going on in the living room. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's like noise.
There's-
It's
yeah,
just-
there's-
They're up to no good.
No.
Oh, gosh.
Hopefully they're just playing because they've been
They
good.
are,
They've been
yeah.
good all day.
They actually went nose to nose last night and were like, this. I was shocked.
Even the cats are gay.
Oh, I know, right? Gosh. No, of course we have gay cats.
That's why he's such a bitch.
You vape a lot.
Won't touch me.
See, I haven't done the vaping yet. I did cut down a lot. Well, you all know I was smoking way too much. I was chain smoking. I was almost at 3 packs a day.
Yeah, you were over 2 for a while.
And then with this, what we did with the move, I'm down to 1 pack a day. So, it's really good not to smoke in the house, not to smoke at night in bed.
Yeah.
Oh, bad, awful habits.
And none of it here. And the walls
None
are
of it.
still, the walls
Yeah.
were already off-white
Yeah, they
painted,
are.
so it has that kind of Marlboro yellow.
I know. I wish they would have done a different color.
I
I
wish
think
they-
I found out why I liked the old apartment better than this one. I think it was the color.
The walls were gray.
They were like blue over there.
Yeah, they were
Blue
yeah,
with
like
white.
the color scheme was a lot nicer.
It was nicer.
Along with the floors were original. Well, these are original hardwood.
Yeah.
Here, not there, but.
But I think color has a lot to do with it. I do.
Mm-hmm.
But
Hey,
I don't
Bonnie
know.
girl. Hello.
They are, Killjoy. They're learning. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
It's so nice to have it. I smoke roll-ups, find it difficult when I don't. Yeah, Caroline, it's tough. You roll your own too, so if I want a cigarette in the middle of the night, I couldn't imagine having to. Well, you could roll it before bed, I suppose, but having to roll over and roll a cigarette in the middle of the night.
Little Miss, that's what
So-
I really, I do. I really believe that. I think colors have a lot to
They
do
like-
with our moods and how we feel. Like in hospitals, they tend to do calming colors.
They
you
try
know.
mental health facilities.
Mental health facilities for sure.
Peach
yeah.
and pink, and actually the old school psych hospitals were designed under a belief, some of them, that influenced a person's health. Light, and high volume, like air, like sun, and all that
sun
kind of
and
stuff.
all that stuff, and colors.
And the building was designed around a theme of that, thinking it would support wellness.
Yeah.
So they built a whole bunch of hospitals in that theme. Those long wings with the windows.
Yeah.
That was kind of that idea.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
As opposed to the prisons they used to put people in.
Oh yeah. And then we painted when we moved to this new office, this was, years ago, they were like all, into the color, what color it needs to be, like uplifting and positive and da. So the owner went and did all this research on like color therapy and stuff. So all the opposite, all the scheme is like positivity and, so anyway.
Calming. That's what they always paint the quiet room in the hospital. A nice soothing color. It's meant to be calming. So, Gigi, hello.
LA, how pissed were you when you spilled soup in bed? I can't believe you remembered that. I was mad. I was really mad because, it was the middle of the night and that's the whole, it spilled like in the bed and down the side of the bed. So I'm not going to leave it there till morning. So you got to get up and clean it all up. Like I didn't change all the sheets and everything.
You didn't just roll over?
No, it was tempting. It was tempting to just roll over, but I didn't. And it was, what kind was it? It was beef vegetable.
Beef vegetable.
So.
Just made vegetable lentil.
Last night.
And I thought it was good. You thought it was too fresh. You must have made it in Kuwait. It was so fucking fresh.
Like fresh. It was like.
It was. Because it was
vibrant and fresh.
And it was cooked, but it wasn't cooked to death. So there was like a tiny bit of al dente to some of the vegetables.
Yeah.
But not like when you shave too many hours off of making soup. And I like lentils. I've always been. I was a vegetarian, anorexic, when I was in high school. And I covered it with being a vegetarian. So I did actually try out a lot of foods I never would have before.
Oh, yeah. Lisa,
Absolutely,
that's
Gigi.
great. You're changing all the garden beds to galvanized steel. That's wonderful. That's what I'm getting ready for autumn now. And I'm going to go with raised beds next year because the ground is just awful. And I was thinking galvanized steel. That's a great idea. So, oh, wow, that's really good. And then Mark and Steve, speaking of colors, will we be seeing autumn decor behind us soon?
I watch notes on
Yes, we
autumn
are.
and Hallmark, and now you're in the mood.
Oh, yeah, I know I'm in the mood
It'll be
too.
switched up, yeah.
Oh, yes.
There's a plan already. There's a timeline of backdrops. Clear through Valentine's Day.
Okay, maybe not that far,
No,
but
no, it's that far.
I'm trying to get ahead of stuff.
I know,
That's
but you feel
all.
like we're gonna get inspected to see if we have good enough decor. Like, no one's coming.
No, but I want to make sure it's up
Hey,
before, I don't know. I'm always last minute.
I know. Well, you like to. The thing is, though, I used to make fun of a couple reactors because they would get seasonal stuff so early. Like when you start seeing Halloween stuff in the store in August, they would start buying it.
Yeah.
It's just too much.
See, that's it. That's the thing. I mean, Halloween was out in the dollar store like weeks and weeks and weeks ago.
4th of July.
Yeah.
But by the time you decorate your place, you don't want it to be over.
Right.
It's like decorating the tree on Christmas Eve. I always kind of felt like, well, if you're going to have it longer, then
Yeah.
put it up, make it nice. I know it's a tradition for some people, but
Mhm.
we always just put it up a week before, and then whoever walks by, little by little, would hang an ornament.
Hang
do
another
this.
one on.
Mom would get an energy spurt and hang like 10, and then Dad's part was done. He got it in the house and put the lights on.
See, I don't know.
Then he was, and then cut the trunk down to fit this tree stand, and then he was finished.
That's so funny because in our family, it was, we would have Thanksgiving dinner and then we would start with the Christmas decorations. It was part of what we did.
Yeah.
I know we didn't put the tree up on Thanksgiving Day.
No.
The tree went up a week later, but the last thing we did on Christmas Eve was put the star on the tree on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
That was our tradition anyway. And then it stayed up till January 6th and then everything came
That's
down.
about when rushing Christmas, and then we take everything down. But up until then, you'll still see decorations all over the place. They start in town I grew up in. They have street lights.
Pumpkin
They
police.
put up like shaped like candy canes and all the other shit, and they go up Thanksgiving night. So the closest thing to a tradition we had was that we would go out and take a walk after Thanksgiving dinner to take a look at the lights. And then when we were real little, that was the night we wrote our letter to Santa. That's the night to give Santa a month's notice. So it would go in the mailbox, and then in the morning there would be a candy bar for each of us. So Santa had been there. And sometimes footprints in the snow. But Santa was coming that night, is what we were told. And that worked on me till I was like 14, too. Because why would a parent lie?
Oh, that's what Caroline. Okay, Steve, they had a blender like yours and gave it away years ago. It was good. It looked easy to do. Yeah, it was
easy.
years ago.
Yeah.
I'm liking that thing.
I do. I like the bullet. I like it for all stuff. I
do.
more dried greens that I have to powder, more garden tomatoes. I'm trying to keep ahead of them.
November 5th.
He brings in like 5 every day. I dry them, put them aside. Eat fresh what we want, and then the rest of it, the plan is to preserve it to have tomato products all year long.
No way, Mudslicker. July 4th, Joanne Fabrics had Halloween out. Wow. Oh, that's how it was in my childhood, too. Now I start Christmas decorating in mid-November. It's so much work that I want to enjoy it. Right, you want to enjoy it. I know, I do that, too. I do the entire house.
Yeah.
And then it seems like, I don't know, you want to enjoy it.
Yeah.
For a little while.
Mm-hmm. Trend videos are tough, I think I started to say, because if you want to get all the new stuff that's out for Halloween, that's out in July, if you want to hit other creators off at the pass making that kind of content, you got to buy all that Halloween shit in July.
Because they sell out of it.
Because if you don't get it by October, or don't make the video till 3 days before.
You're right.
Like, here's a craft. You have 2 days to do it and hang it up.
Quick, I know. That's why I try to plan ahead.
Which is why you see, like, fall and Halloween crafting videos probably popping up closer to the end of September, beginning of November.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I know Mudslicker, some of our places Halloween all year long. Some of them.
Oh yeah, the Christmas dinosaurs, right? I don't know what. I'm trying to remember too. I don't know. I have no idea when that became a trend or a thing. Christmas dinosaurs.
Don't know. Yeah, trees are emotional, especially now that I'm getting a little older.
The 3 wise dinosaurs. I'm sorry.
I'm like, I was a kid with that one, and that's one from because I was in a play and Mom got it, and throwback stuff. And my brother had the Borg cube from Star Trek ornament. And my mother worked for Hallmark, so we had a lot of Hallmark stuff that we would get from Santa. Collectibles, things like that. No, T-Dub, I haven't. Midge Munster. I'll have to take a look.
Entire house is decorated Halloween. Midge Munster. Oh no, we'll have to check that out.
I'll have to take a look.
Yeah.
We'll have to. Christmas Baby Yoda.
Yeah,
Christmas
see, I don't
pigs.
like that stuff either.
Well, that was terrible memories that just passed, anniversary of 9/11. But after that, you could buy anything with an American flag on it. I mean, anything, and somebody would have bought it, because everyone was on this rage of patriotism because of what had happened. And interest in all that kind of stuff. Every flag was on every porch,
Yeah.
And then we only ever had it up usually when I was a kid, like on holidays. Like 4th of July, Memorial Day, Labor Day. Flag always went out.
Yeah.
People who leave it out all the time like it's something to brag about. Flag code says bring that shit in. It shouldn't be getting tattered and soaked, nor should it be sticking out the back of your pickup truck shredding. That looks more like a traitorous kind of thing than it does patriot.
Oh yeah, Bonnie Girl. Yeah, his mom worked for Hallmark. Oh yes, the
cards,
ornaments.
all of it. Yeah.
Oh, it's great. Every year I get my ornament. I love it.
Yeah.
Because I don't have to worry about it.
You have the cupcake line.
No, I have the Season's Treatings.
Oh, okay.
It's the cookie line.
Oh,
it's
yeah, I
like,
remember it has the roller and the pin and all the other stuff that goes with it.
Yeah.
So
I did have the cupcakes, but I'm like, I'm collecting too many. We had Star Trek, cupcakes, Season's Treat, all of them.
All of them.
But you have to buy them every year, to keep. So
just to keep the collection going.
We're just collecting one line now. Well, that and the Halloween, the cutout, the jack-o'-lanterns.
Yeah.
So 2 series we're collecting now.
So we cut down a little.
We did. It's better than 6.
It is better than 6.
And he has the ornaments going back years from Hallmark. It's so cool every Christmas.
Because my mother started there in the 90s.
Yeah.
And she worked there.
See some of those old ones. I love seeing those old ones.
Yeah, and then there's the family ones that come down, like the original string of bubble lights that would probably be a fire hazard at this point. And we only had one string, so they'd go around the middle of the Christmas tree like a belt. We only had one. We got some remakes of them, but the original. And then the original colored, bigger lights we always had on the porch.
Oh, the older one gets, the more you appreciate things from childhood. Susie Q, that is so true.
Mm-hmm.
So true. I've been thinking a lot about my childhood recently. I don't know, but that's so true.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very much looking forward to donning my Christmas apron, putting on Hallmark, and baking them cookies and oh yes.
Hey, Starburst.
Samantha, I agree. I can't wait.
Soon enough, it'll be here soon enough.
Yeah, I know.
Golden
It will
Girls
be.
from Hallmark. They increase its price as soon as Christmas is over. Mm-hmm. We used to have a collection of Beanie Babies, and the hysteria at the time. My mother worked at a smaller shop, managed a smaller shop in a smaller town, and people would be sitting in the parking lot right before the store opened, asking, which door are you going to open first? It's because they wanted to get the Beanie Babies.
Yeah.
And then sell them at a flea market for 3 times as much.
That was crazy. That rage
People went
was nuts.
bullshit over that stuff.
They did.
Well, what ended up happening that we have in storage is that when Princess Diana died, they released a purple Beanie Baby with the rose on it, good England's rose. And they only made enough to have one for each store with this certain kind of filling, and then all the other productions afterwards had a different kind of filling, so it's unique in some way.
Mm-hmm.
We're saving it for retirement to see what to do with it, to get it appraised. I mean, the older the better usually, but the Princess Di one's worth major money. What?
That's the one she has.
I believe that's the one she has, because it had the original filling, which they had changed from between styrofoams. And the original one had a certain filling, and then the rest had another. So
yeah.
It's under glass somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
In a box in my parents' house. But people went crazy. And then there was the Beanie Baby little
mini ones at McDonald's.
Oh, God. What to be a parent and have to argue with a child that that's not necessary and that you're being manipulated by advertisers.
I had them all.
When they're 4, they don't understand. You had them all. I had the snake. I had a few others that I liked Beanie Babies. Some came to college with me. I had. The others I just stored. So
I got the Beanie Dog. Oh yeah, that's right. Texas, the Cabbage Patch Kids. Everyone went nuts over. I distinctly remember the Cabbage Patch Kids.
I lived
in the '80s.
I remember. Yeah, it was hard. Like people were doing dirty things to get them.
It was crazy, and it was before internet and everything.
Oh yeah,
It was.
I remember that. I remember Tickle Me Elmo. That was big when I was in high school, the late '90s. That was the toy to get. And there was another one too. Oh, the Power Ranger toys, early mid '90s, because they were scarce to get. Because Mighty Morphin Power Rangers I loved the show, and it was a pretty popular one, but the toys were scarce.
I know nobody wants the Beanie Babies now. Yep.
No.
Squishmallows. What the heck is that?
Fashions change. Maybe it'll come back.
Maybe.
Why Will pants are coming back? So
I think the only Beanie Baby that's what sought after is that one.
Is the Princess Di one. The other ones, if you have no creases in the tag and everything's been kept, then it might still have some value to it.
Yes, I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
You have a full bag of those McDonald's Beanie Babies. The mini ones were cute. They were. I had them too. I don't know whatever happened to them, but
I don't know.
It was all about Mexican jumping beans. I remember that.
I remember I had Mexican jumping. I never had sea monkeys. The things that you could order in the back of like Cracked magazine or Mad magazine. Memories. Speaking of, there's a kitty. Got caught up on two feet.
True, Amanda. Definitely true. Yep. Oh, yes.
Now we have another kitty up here.
Oh, yes, we do. Bandits here.
Bandits here. Oscars, who the hell knows where. I'm not really sure. I have no idea where he went. Guess that those shrimp from Thailand are like sea monkeys. Well, she doesn't have the most discerning taste. So, plus anything for review.
Yeah.
Any one of you would eat a live shrimp for reviews, okay? So, don't judge. Bratz dolls. I remember those, Killjoy. They were a big deal, too. The Bratz dolls. Every year there's some other thing. Sea monkeys in Thailand, they were jumping out of her bowl.
Oh yes,
Well,
the old holiday cartoon, definitely. The Pet Rock. The Pet Rock. I remember that being a thing. I think I was in high school.
I remember growing crystals in a little terrarium became a thing for a while too.
Oh yeah, I remember
I'm gonna say
that.
that was the '90s where you like make your own rocks and gems and whatever that stuff. I had a rock. I wanted a rock tumbler. I don't think I got one because I thought smooth rocks were cool. Mind you, there's a river behind my parents' home.
Yeah.
But I want a rock
Yes.
smoothing device.
You do want a rock smoothing device?
No, I was younger. That one never came back.
Oh.
I always wanted the dehydrator. And
Yeah.
and the immersion blender. And the juicer. And the other shit. But it just never. Dolly Parton Smoky Mountain Christmas.
Oh, love Smoky Mountain Christmas.
I don't know if I have
Love
one.
it.
I mean, it's always officially Christmas when the Red Ryder BB gun thing is there. You know what, Veruca? Just leave quietly. It's fine. You're so late. I am so disrespected.
Christmas movie starts the holiday season.
The Sound of a Thing still. I could see
Gosh,
that.
I don't know.
I don't have one that christens the holiday season open. It's Worst Witch for Halloween.
Yeah,
I don't really have one for Christmas that I can
it's
see.
Emmett Otter's
Scrooged.
Jug Band Christmas.
Oh,
for me.
Scrooged is my Christmas movie with Bill Murray. His giant melodramatic meltdown at the end
Yeah.
was somewhere between cringe and touching. At the end. I've cried at the end of Scrooge. I have very awful taste in movies. My top 5 would be like Independence Day, The Money Pit.
Oh, the Money Pit was so funny.
Where did we get our steering wheel cover?
Our steering wheel, I bought it on Amazon.
How much was it?
Oh gosh, I don't remember.
What's market rate for a steering wheel cover anymore?
Yeah, I don't even know. It was not that expensive though.
Yeah. Yes, Jake. That's another one too. Planes, Trains, and you can argue whether about Die Hard is a Christmas movie or not.
Yeah. It
We'll-
is kind of
We'll leave
become
that
a
one to
Christmas
history
movie.
to figure out.
Yeah.
but it is sort
Yeah.
of.
Yeah. But I guess because of my Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas,
Jug Band
that
Christmas.
just like I don't know.
Hmm.
That would probably be the one, I guess.
I think for a lot of kids in about 20 years, it's going to be Frozen.
Frozen.
Do you remember? I was so little when Frozen was new. It came and went in my life.
And then of course there's like, a Charlie Brown Christmas.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
like the standards.
the standards.
The ones they show on
Rudolph.
like regular network TV.
Oh,
all the
yes.
time. So
Yes.
the California Raisins Christmas, doing We Three Kings. One of my favorite things as a hobby is to think of obscure memories that I can't attach pieces of media I can't stick together, and then all of a sudden I search for it and I'm like, oh my god, that's what it was.
That's what it was.
Yes! I remember that.
Yeah, see, that's me, Susie. I like the old movies. I do.
Mhm. For some kids, it was Polar Express for my niece and nephew. That was like part of theirs. They
Mhm.
watched Polar Express
different-
on
yeah.
Christmas Eve.
Different generations. I had never seen it till
Yeah.
they came up.
Well, Hallmark tied in a huge promotion with it. So, I mean, they really went over the top with the stuff they were selling about it.
And then I like the Hallmark movies. I like them to be on like in the background, like when we're decorating or something. There's
Yeah.
something nice about those.
Claymation Christmas.
The claymation.
There we go.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the.
That was the California
Yeah.
Raisins. Doing We Three Kings. I remember. Harlem Globetrotters Holiday. Like, the interesting reaches that have taken over the years. I think there was a Thanksgiving special that Lady Gaga did. It was during American Horror Story, the one she was in, because she had her hair all hidden up under something.
Someone said something about spooky. See, where is that? Oh.
And then, what's the other ones? There's just so many. It just brings you back, you know? Little Drummer Boy, I play on repeat at Christmas. Christmas is a time to put things on repeat, like favorite songs, all that. Oh, it's Christmas to me when we start going to stores and you hear nothing but Christmas music, no matter what they sell in that store. They could sell, decor. They could sell nails. They're going to have that playing in the background.
See, I love Christmas music.
Hmm.
I like it. I play it in the car.
I like Advent music, too. I mean, but after a while, I grew up Catholic, so they would take us to church, and the church Christmas songs, everyone knew the words of the first verse of every Christmas song at Christmas Mass. And then when it gets to verse 2, it's like, Silent Night, words,
Oh yeah,
Silent Night.
Killjoy. We should have affiliate links with with Amazon, I've often thought about that, like when we do like, crafts and things like that, because people always ask, where do you get this? Can you put the link up? But I'm not sure how to do it. I guess I should look into it. I'm sure there's a button or something you can find out how to do that.
Yeah.
But you're right. We should do that. We should. I'll have to look into that. I hear it's easy. I just don't know how.
I'm down to water. I have to go out for soda. Not right now, but...
Well, I hope not right now.
Yeah. I was like, you know what? My immediate needs are more important than everybody else.
That was it. Yeah. Little Miss? Yes. I love the holiday bake-offs, too.
They're nice.
The Halloween and the Christmas ones, love them.
I do. And then I like the ones that are even like sugar work. I hate sugar work. There's nothing interesting about it. But when it's the holiday one or the Halloween one.
Yeah.
And they have to make like a candy, a sculpture, or the pumpkin one. The pumpkins, the big circus
turn
ones.
Into, like, it's
and
amazing.
they carve them into art, which lasts exactly 20 minutes. Or they drop it on the way from the table to the other table and it falls apart. So, yeah. You can also have a page of your favorite items with affiliate links. It's easy.
You can also have a page of your favorite items with affiliate links.
You can tell he listens to me during the...
Okay. Definitely look into it. It's definitely worth your time. Okay. I will. I'll look into it. I do listen to you. I just don't acknowledge. What'd you say?
What up?
What'd you say? I do listen to you. I just don't acknowledge, but what did you...
You repeated exactly what I said right after I said it.
But there's
I was reading a comment and we weren't synced. I'm trying better to sync it so we're both
so we're both on the same page
at the same time.
I know. If anyone's new, I have this because I can't read it up
Mark
here.
can't read the screen.
I can't
from there.
see it, so I'm always. I know I'm always looking here at the, and I'm always a little bit behind too.
Yeah.
I try to get better about it, but.
Do you buy all the infomercial gadgets? Not at holidays, usually. I get one as a gift from some family member every year, usually cooking stuff. But no, actually, I don't get a whole ton of infomercial gadgets for holiday gifts throughout the year. And people have been, generous
for
too.
like, Steve will try it, like those and all that. Yeah, sometimes we buy it, and sometimes you guys send them.
Sometimes you guys send them for review. Sometimes
and
the
sometimes
company,
you get them as gifts.
Rarely a company will hook up with us and say, "Can you do this and review it?"
Yeah,
for
sometimes
us?
a company will do
like
it.
the RoboVac.
Like those,
was
yeah.
one of those. There was another.
The stand-up vac. There was a few
The
that we
stand-up
got
vac
from
was
the
another.
company.
Company found us. And
they usually reach out and then.
I'll review a cordless vacuum for the price of a cordless vacuum.
That was the best thing we ever got. I
vacuum twice a day.
Love that vacuum.
All apartment twice a day. I love it. It makes it easy. I didn't realize how much having to drag a cord around was really taking my life away from me, I guess.
I guess. It is a pain now that we have a cordless.
Now that I have a cordless and it's got the angle head and everything and the attachments and it's easy to empty and, my parents always had vacuums with bags when I was growing up. They were in the tumbler kind of container that keeps everything.
See what Amanda said?
What?
She said she remembers from Friday night your conversation about cleaning the house before vacations. That's so her. Other people do it.
Other people do it. Yeah. Thank you.
I know. Your point was it doesn't have to be 5 minutes before we leave.
Yeah. Yeah. All of a sudden, it's very important for me to whiten my teeth. We're 2 minutes to be out the door. But no, let's put it off until it's late as possible. So we couldn't possibly be more than 2 minutes early.
It's like, wait, I gotta sweep the floor first.
Yeah. Unless we get there exactly on time or late, it's like you're not satisfied.
I know. Yeah, that's true. You're right. It does feel that way.
Well, it was embarrassing at work if it's raining and our old place was a few blocks away and I would text Mark and he would be like, "Oh yeah, I'll come pick you up. I'm done at 4:30." And we lived 3 blocks away. Sometime around 20 of 5, I'd be waving at my coworkers leaving and being like, "No, my boyfriend's coming to pick me up. No, thank you." And then stand there like a soaked moron on the corner. And everyone thinks their husband doesn't know them.
Oh, please.
Or that he is. No, they know you have a bad sense of timing.
Yeah, the magic bullet was there. I don't know. We have to use it a little more because I was excited that I thought that it would chop like onions up or like a mirepoix,
Yeah.
you know, but it didn't. It
It mushed it up at the bottom, and then
yeah,
it was like chunks
it's
of
not
stuff at the
for
top.
that. I don't
Probably
think
garlic you could get away with.
garlic probably would be really good.
And I bet you could probably get away with not skinning it because the blade will just knock the skin off.
It will knock
and
the
you could
skin
probably
off, yeah.
pick those out of it.
And the ice, we probably had to maybe, I don't know, shake it.
I gave it a
little more.
shake,
You did
but-
give it a shake, yeah. And he tried it after too. The part you didn't see was we tried more to make it more like snow.
Yeah, to
but
get it because
it just wasn't doing it.
no, it wasn't doing it. Now,
But really, for smoothies and stuff,
yeah, I'm loving it for smoothies, for
grinding
making
coffee.
grinding coffee, for making powders of the dehydrated stuff.
Yeah, it's great for that.
So we
definitely.
have whole stacks of. We're gonna have more and more tomatoes, more and
Milkshakes,
more
things like
tomatoes.
that's really good for you.
Mhm. Yeah, I like our stick blender too. Before we got the bullet, I would use a stick blender in a small container, like just that round and then deep to make the smoothies. And they'd come out smooth. They'd come out okay. It looks like they're going to be lumpy, but once it gets moving, it's fine. Stick blender was one of the first things I ever wanted and got. And they're totally worth it. If one breaks, I get another. Like, it's appliance I always like having around.
Mm-hmm.
When they were still an infomercial item.
See, I agree with that too, Miss McPhoebe. It's even nicer to come home with clean clothes if where you're at has a washer and dryer.
That's an option too.
Love that. I do. But I'm with, I think it was Ponderous that said, I hate unpacking when you get home. I have to, but I don't like doing it.
No. Within time of getting home, I have to put everything back where it was before we left. Within
You do
within
that.
half an hour, I put all my toiletries back where they were,
Mhm.
clothes where they needed to go, clean what I didn't wear, dirty there.
Yeah.
Just have to empty my ashtray and have it reset. And my clock radio, I always bring my own with me usually. So
You got the portable washer because of us. I'm single, so no other big towels and blankets. It's perfect for
Hey,
what I
Corey.
need. Good. I'm glad. We still use it. We like that thing, the Wonder Washer. We use it for whites, and we
Whites
use
and
it for
delicates.
like sweaters and stuff. Yeah.
yeah.
I do. I like that.
Mhm.
Instead of because we have a washer and dryer down here now, but
It's coin up. We pay the
Yeah.
same to wash one thing as it is to
Right.
jam it full. It's
Yeah.
not like it's less money because it's one shirt. So,
yeah.
but not bad. We only spend $2.75, maybe $4
Yeah.
every
something like
couple weeks.
that.
We have a lot of clothes.
Yeah, we do.
Every couple weeks to do it, and we go down the back stairs. I don't even have to go outside. So that was where the kitties first tried to escape. Bandit got
Corey
out,
Coconut, I love your name. We're glad you got us too.
so we installed a door so they can't get out.
Oh yes.
There's like a double door in our front to come in. Like there's the main door, and then there's another one.
Yeah, that's really good.
And we put in another door in their area behind the
I
kitchen
know.
because there's the staircase going down to the basement. And this one, who always
This
looks
one
so
here.
tired, clawed the door open. Steal like a
No. Yeah.
yeah, he did.
We're talking about
And then he
you.
just helped his way down the back stairs. I see him looking. I'm like,
Yeah.
could you grab him? And he wasn't freaked out. He wasn't anything. He was just looking
Yeah.
around.
He got out the front door once too, and he just walked up the steps, and then came right back down and went
Yeah.
inside.
That was it.
Oscar hasn't gotten out yet.
No.
He doesn't even
He could
care.
if he wanted to. He doesn't seem to care to.
He's real sneaky.
yeah,
But
Oscar's
he doesn't.
I've never picked him up. Never. And I've tried a couple times. Not wanting to spook him off from human contact, but
Hey, Patrick.
so tomorrow's I can hear the rain now on the window. I can definitely hear it. Tomorrow's Monday. Anyone have anything exciting coming up for the week ahead? September's kind of a nondescript. There's not like it's like the Tuesday of months. It's like there's nothing really going on. It's right after some exciting stuff, and then there's exciting stuff to come. And then there's
I'm glad
September.
sis you said. Did you read that about how ridiculously and oddly comforting infomercials are?
Yeah.
Especially the Magic Bullet one.
Yeah.
They are, aren't they?
When we're looking these up, I'm like, Mark, these each have like millions of
Millions
views.
of views.
Other
Like,
people, it brings me back home. It reminds me.
Yeah.
Because it's not the kind of thing I would watch with like a group of friends.
Yeah.
Infomercials are like alone watching TV kind of watching.
Well, like she said, there's something like oddly comforting about it.
Yeah. Nights I
Wonder
couldn't
what it
sleep. It's always a happy ending.
Yeah, true. Yes.
Nice, calm, predictable shows or watching the same ones over and over is that for people.
Yeah.
It's reliably emotionally safe. So I'm not going to have, what is it, a pop thing? Screen? Scrab? Whatever it is. That someone's going to pop on screen. Capricorn. Oh my god. Missy Elliott, talk about throwback. I can't stand the rain. Because what she
Up
took...
against my window. Oh.
Because her sample of it was the first time I had heard it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's one of those things you don't... It's like when people who think, the Beatles stole from Oasis.
Oh, yeah.
Like...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Beatles were first. Everyone copied the Beatles.
To help me sleep, yes. Shadow, I
Me
do
too,
the
Shadow.
same thing, yeah. Yeah.
And it's always... There's tons of them. I'll put on a playlist of like
Stand
40 of them and just go to
rain.
bed.
Against my window. Whoa.
Beep, beep.
Bringing back sweet memories.
Who got the keys to
The
the
first I
Jeep?
heard that one was
Vroom.
Tina Turner. Was the first time I heard that song.
Mm-hmm. You saw the Beatles
Dun,
for a
dun, dun,
birthday
dun, dun.
present. That's quite the present.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hey, Bandit.
It's like my birthday present.
Mm-hmm. We're still ironing out the details of taking some time off and then having some time to go to a concert. So,
Yeah. 27th it is.
yeah. So
Yeah.
that's a Wednesday.
That's right, it is 27th.
So
yeah.
I'd be taking off like that day and then the next
Wednesday
few.
to Wednesday.
And then, yeah, I don't know if I have enough time to take off like a week and a half. Like,
I am. I'm taking Wednesday to Wednesday.
I'm good till Monday, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I don't know if I can take Monday and Tuesday. I don't think I can.
Mm-hmm.
They count closely. As they should. It's what
Well, you
it
can
is.
definitely take Monday. That's almost a week.
Oh, yeah. Because I have, even though I got sick in July, I only used like 2.5 days worth of time off.
Mm-hmm.
Jump scare. Thank you, Killjoy. Thank you. I couldn't think of jump scare. There's not many jump scares in like the Jeffersons. So, it's something a little more safe, a little more predictable.
Oh yeah, Stevie Nicks is gonna be one. I'm really excited.
Hey, man, how are you?
In a row. Isn't that crazy?
Mm-hmm. When we did more. Next week we'll have the proper Booty Beauty recorded video. But in trying to handle YouTube responsibilities, work responsibilities, and the other stuff, there were some corners that had to get cut here and there, rather than not do a video to try to hold a discussion about it, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, dishes in the sink. Some people, they can't. Something's out of place. So. Gosh. So yeah, the week ahead, not much on my end. I have to work in the office tomorrow. I usually would be home. And then Tuesday home, Wednesday home. And then Thursday, Friday back in the office again. It's like the third quarter at work. We work on a calendar year for budgets and stuff.
Oh, you're gonna see Samantha. You're going to see the musical 6. Ooh, I'm interested about that.
What's it about?
I think it's about. Isn't it about King Henry's 6 wives? Is that what? That's what it's about, right? I don't want to sound stupid here, but
I never heard of it. I don't know.
I think so. I'm not. I should look it up. But anyway, I'm kind of. It looks really good.
Mm-hmm. It's a Wonderful Life. That's Christmassy. That's
Bloomsburg Fair. Is that anywhere near?
Bloomsburg. It would be like an hour away. The whole town shuts down.
But like if we
Schools
go to
shut down.
Pittsburgh and
Is it on the way there? Kind of. If we take 80 from here, you can take it
we're
all
on the way back. I've never been to the Bloomsburg Fair.
No, the whole town shuts down. They take a week off. The schools close.
Oh, wouldn't that be great to run
It's like
into each
Disney moves in for a week. It's well known out of Pennsylvania. But no, I don't wouldn't go have a fried Oreo and see a giant cow. The huge animals are interesting to me. I saw a cow the size of an elephant at one of these things. And then there's like monster truck shit, cover bands. You know,
Overtime for the
Small town
Renaissance Fair. That's nice.
Renaissance was fun.
Henry-
Did you go?
Here we go. Yeah. Okay. Henry
Henry
VIII's
VIII's Wives as a pop group. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I heard it's really good.
That does sound like
That's
a cute
cool.
idea.
Ooh, you have to report back. I'm excited. That sounds good.
We don't see a lot of theater. We just saw Rent maybe a month ago.
Yeah.
It was here in Scranton with a tiny theater and really good actors. So
I'd love to go. I'd love to see. It's really immersive. It's a lot of disco music. About the president of his wife. I gotta look it up. I can't remember. See, me get old. I don't know. It's like I can't get the last word out.
I don't know.
But it's a lot of like disco-ish music, and the whole theater is like you're part of the musical. Like there's not even chairs in the front row. Like you dance. I mean, of course, it ends a little more solemn because they weren't really, they had a really big fall from grace. But
Yeah. Vanilla Ice will be there. That's the crew.
That's it.
That's
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Marcos, the president of the Philippines, I think.
Oh, okay. We are Michelle.
We are Michelle.
We're up
Northeast
here.
PA.
Nipa proud.
Nipa proud, Joel.
Up the valley, couple 2-3 miles. Soon.
Yes, there is. No, actually, oddly enough, it doesn't refer to her shoes at all. Like, not once in the whole musical. And the music is like disco music-ish, and it's all like upbeat and everything until like the last third of it. Then it gets into the seriousness of it. But it's supposed to be very good. I would love to see it. I can't remember the name of it. I wish I could remember the name of it.
Oh. Just for context, Michelle. Sheesh. Kidding. We don't. We've been recognized once at Giant.
One time.
At Giant, the guy in the bakery noticed us.
He's like, my wife loves you. He called her, too.
He called her and said, here. But yeah, that's the only time it's ever come up.
Let me see here. I'll find it.
Who would have thought you cover your own vehicle in self-promoting stickers?
Here Lies Love. Here Lies Love.
Mm.
That's the name of the musical.
Tonight will be a cooking night, I believe. I don't know what we're cooking. He had soup last night, and then we're doing a little bit of some Mondays with Mark stuff tonight. So we'll see what there's time for.
We'll see.
Usually don't catch you live. This was a treat. Thanks, Gypsy. Thank you for joining us. It's always good to sit down with people.
No way! TW actually
Like,
saw her
cool
in
people.
person?
So,
That's so cool, Marcos.
oh,
That's so... Oh, wow.
well, we'll see. I've never been to a proper concert, so Stevie Nicks would be my first. I didn't have friends that went to concerts. I don't know. And we would get names up here.
Yes, exactly, Samantha. Yep, that's it. Yep.
Yeah, we had the Bud Light Amphitheater.
Well, hey, Gypsy, nice to see you too. Good.
I did see a little bit of Third Eye Blind in concert, but
Yeah.
you got to see what shows up in Nipa for a concert, especially if it's on montage at the mountain. It's, and then they have Camp Bisco comes. One person dies at least each year when Camp Bisco comes, and it's
Camp Bisco?
yeah, what is it? Oh fuck! It's a bunch of little high drug use, kind of a party kid vibe to it.
Oh, okay.
Kind of a hippie-ish, but it draws all kinds. You know how the Renaissance Fair brings out goths for
Yeah,
some reason?
yeah.
It's kind of like that.
Okay.
It's like, what do vampires have to do with the Renaissance Fair? But from the attire, you would just assume. Ravey. Yes, Veruca, Ravey. Very plur, very plur.
Yes, I remember all. Yeah, I do remember T-Dub. I remember all of that. Yep.
We don't have
Most
a
expensive
7-Eleven.
one, and like what's that?
We have a Sheets to go get a cheese hot dog. I'm sorry, it has to be halal. I can't eat it.
Mm-hmm. And they were very hated because I believe like didn't he declare like martial law or something over the land, and then they were run out of the Philippines. It's a very fascinating story if you didn't live it, if you didn't know what was happening. But she was really known for her shoes, and they didn't, because she had a lot of shoes, a lot
of shoes,
and it's not even mentioned in the musical at all.
Interesting. So musicals, I've seen a few. I saw Mamma Mia and Dangerous Liaisons in Philadelphia, and I saw half of Damn Yankees and left halfway through. I just wasn't interested.
Easy wieners and chips for dinner.
You know, maybe on vacation we could eat at some place really foreign, like 7-Eleven.
Like 7-Eleven.
Yeah, we'll go somewhere that we've never been.
I've never eaten at
that most of
7-Eleven.
you guys have never been to or seen, and we'll go eat McDonald's. Stay in a chain hotel.
Yeah.
And bitch about the heat.
Yeah. It sounds good.
It would never pass. We look like we liked each other.
I know.
No one would ever believe it.
Oh, look, it's our neighbor in Old Forge. Hello.
Old Forge. That was what, Michelle had just asked. Anyone else in
Oh,
NEPA?
yeah, martial law. Oh, yeah, we have one person in NEPA at least.
Mm-hmm. Wawa. Yes, I would much prefer Wawa.
Oh, you to LA. It was very nice to see you.
Bye.
Oh, yes, please hit that like button.
Sitting in a hotel in Bangkok for a month eating 7-Eleven. Yeah, there's something...
I don't get it
There's
either.
a couple things going unsaid on camera.
There
I
it
think.
is. And I don't understand how how a wife could have a boil that needed medical attention and the husband knew nothing about, like...
He's
Come
not
on.
taking off that bodysuit.
He's not taking off that. Look, he didn't look under there.
Obviously, he hasn't seen her thighs.
Obviously,
So
well, good for him.
maybe it's out of modesty's sake. He just told her, "Look, it's either a hole in the sheet or nothing."
Maybe. I don't
know.
know. I don't. They couldn't have consummated.
When you
anything.
take someone
They couldn't
like
have.
her and dump them into an entirely other culture with a different ethic, with the different priorities for things like faith and that stuff,
Yeah.
she's probably better off. She's probably safer in the hotel, because if she started running her mouth in public the way she did online,
Yeah.
she might be stoned.
Yeah. I mean, it's. It's true though. I don't know. It is what it is. It's just bizarre.
I don't know.
Oh yes. Bye, Caroline. Bye. I forgot. It's 7:01.
It is 7:01.
Okay.
Well,
Yes.
thank you all for being here and for
Yes,
joining us. Please do
thank
hit that
you.
thumbs up on
It
the
was
way
really
out.
nice.
And if you're new, welcome. Please subscribe as well.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for joining us. Please do subscribe, notification bell. Also, get alerts when we have new videos and go live. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, email address, all that stuff's below to check out. And thank you for watching, and Mark will catch up with you soon.
Yes, I will. I'll check up with you tomorrow for Mondays with Mark. We're going to welcome autumn in. I think that's what we're going to do.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think so.
Have a fantastic week, everybody, and we'll see you next
You
time,
too.
okay? Ciao!
Bye.
Aw. It was great to see you.